Okay, this should now be working, hopefully. Oh, welcome in, Tyler. Alright, this is working.
Welcome in, Tyler.
Wonderful. Good evening, Callum. Try again. Good evening, Callum. Good evening, Sam. And good evening, Wesley. Hope you're all doing well. Oh, there it is. It's popped up now. Oh, first attempt failed, but the second attempt has worked. So that's the main thing. Alright. Let's just get everything sorted then, guys, shall we? Can we do GWR Remaster? These are pre-chosen routes, so I'll let you know what we're doing tonight. Welcome in, Kernan. I'm doing well, thanks. Warm where I am, it is. The ticket barriers on Medway Valley is a nice feature, it sure is. Right, let me just sort out the stream. Flying Scotsman Riders was amazing. Fair enough. Glad you enjoyed your day out, really. Been really hot today, yeah, tell me about it. Been really warm. Right, let me just put our thumbnail in. Let me just put these stuff in. And yeah. We'll get on with tonight's stream. So, for the moment, we've got Train Sim 6 video shorts and stream content and channel live streams. As the night goes on, we will be adding more playlists to this live stream, and there will be a reason as to why. And this stream's going to be working, how to explain this, a little bit different than what it normally does, if I'm being honest. And I will explain, before we get into it, why it's going to work so different. Alright. You even got to blow the steam engine's whistle, that's cool. The new Voyager seats are uncomfortable. Did not go to... Oh, they were uncomfortable, oh dear. Did not go to football, biggest mistake, 1-2-0. Oh, wow. It's supposed to be 32 for where I am tomorrow. Oh god, no, it's 31 for me tomorrow. I'm hoping to film a video tomorrow. Might be a bit too warm for you. Okay, so what's going to happen tonight is... I asked the Discord server a couple of hours ago what trains and routes they would like me to drive, and they did not fail to bring me some good suggestions, and we will be doing that tonight. So, we're going to be starting with RE18, Dresden Hafbenoff to Cottbus, and the DBR 442 Talent 2. It's a semi-fast service, and it's 36 minutes. So, let me just go grab this so that you can see what we're driving tonight. And I'll pin it. So this is the first service. And that's what we're going to be driving. There are some other ones, like for example, 2 Charlie 27, the 11:58 Watford to London Euston, which is 51 minutes. We're going to be seeing a 1938 stock tonight from Elephant and Castle to Queen's Park. And then finally 1 Umbrella 25 London Euston to Crewe. So not bad. Got a heatwave tomorrow. We all have. We all have Kanan. I only have UK DLCs, fair enough. It has been warm today, so I shall not bore you any further, because I'm sure you want to see me drive some German trains. We've got to go to Naverka Dresden, and we've got to go to the BR442 Talent 2 DB. I think it's this one. And we've got to go RE18, and Luke asked me to drive the 1451 service. So we're going to do that in some light clouds, custom weather. Let's get into it. As well, whilst we're waiting for the service to load, I will be sharing the stream so that anybody who's a part of any other service can come and watch, which is the plan. There we go, that's worked. So we'll have the screen for just a tiny bit. And we'll hopefully get a few people in. Do you know what's so weird? The thumbnail that I've chosen, we're not even driving a 170 tonight. So that was that wasn't a very smart idea there, was it? Got my blind shut to keep my warm cool. Yeah, to keep your room cool, yeah. By the way, my Flying Scotsman support coach is nearly finished. Awesome. Welcome in some Welsh Blow Cup. Hopefully you're doing well. We're going to be driving RE18 Dresden Hafbinoff to Cottbus. So, let's go. I can't remember exactly how to set this up, so I'm just gonna, well, there's the wipers, that's good. I'm just gonna like work my way around left to right. Meant my room, my bad. Yeah, it's alright, it's fine. Instruments, we don't need that, we don't need that. I'm thinking the master key might be somewhere over here. Ah, there we go. Master key is on. Can we open up doors? Yes, we can. That's good. Master switch to forward. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm just thinking, maybe not a good idea we did German safety systems. Pantograph raised, just in case. Train lights on. Headlights. Don't need high beam. Dimmed beam would be a good idea. Playing Croydon? Awesome. Okay, so that's on hold for the moment. Got the horn. Nice. Yeah, not doing too bad. I don't think there's anything else I need to do, to be fair. There are the German safety systems here, but oh, go on then, why not? Oh, why not? It's going to be difficult, but why not? Right, we'll close the doors because we're well overdue. Was at Cottbus a few weeks ago, did it from Berlin Way. Also was at Dresden the other day. The old East has really changed over the years I've been visiting. Fair enough. Right, we're applying some power. Are we actually leaving, or have I put in... Oh yes, we are moving. We're moving. Wonderful. So, if you've been watching this channel for a long time, you'll know that I mostly prioritise UK content. So, the fact that I got asked to drive German content was not a surprise, to be fair. Wasn't a surprise. And it was going to happen, so I felt like, you know what, give it a go. How fast am I supposed to go? I don't know, I'm just going to stick at this speed because it just started shouting at me. Keep you up to date. I'm hoping to release it tomorrow. Awesome. You're playing Croydon? Fair enough. Having a ride on an Avanti 805 in Trenton World? Nice. Will be interesting, lol. Yeah. Tell me about it. But anyways, that's a very far door camera angle I've got there. I'm just going to give it my best. .45 kilometers per hour speed restriction. I can get that. What I miss, we are just about to drive RE18 Dresden-Hafenbach to Cottbus. We've just left Dresden-Hafenbach, so you've not missed much, apart from maybe the panel shouting at me all the time. You certainly were summoned, Casper. Welcome in. It's all you can do, to be fair. Yeah. Hi and good evening. Welcome in, Lee. Hopefully you're doing well. Is my Scotsman on here? Nope. Surprisingly, no Scotsman was recommended. But all the routes tonight are pre-chosen, so I've got a list with me. And, yeah, we're just going by that list. It's 27 degrees for you, fair enough. PZB helper hood is worth putting on Rex. Yeah, probably. But I don't know about that, do I? Not until now. How's my day been? It's alright. DB used to own a Reaver, I think. At some point? Yeah, I think so. I remember Reaver Train saying a DB company, so it's possible. Had a barbecue tea. Oh, nice. I had Sunday dinner. Got to on a Sunday. Just gonna release it a little bit. Yeah. You had your chicken curry? Yes, I noticed. Alright, chill out, Casper. I get you want Scotsman, but I can't drive Scotsman all the time. That's just not possible. There's other content to explore in Train Sim World. Looks like a 710. Well, you'd be forgiven to think so, but it's not. It's a talent too. DBBR. Sorry, try again. Yeah, I think it's DBBR 442. So that's pretty much it. Are we moving? Or not? Oh, I didn't hear that noise, that's why. I'm having a barbecue tea tomorrow. Awesome. Been lovely weather for me. Yeah, same here. I've still got blue skies where I am. So I can imagine for some people it'd be a big surprise that I'm actually driving a German locomotive, considering the fact that I am mostly UK content. Rex, are you doing any steam trains or rail tours at all? Not tonight, no. It's going to be so warm for me tomorrow. Understandable. Dresden Neustadt. Yeah, sorry, I'm not very good at pronouncing different languages, as you can tell. Not that great. I'm on here till 9, then I'm watching Formula 1 Canada GP. No worries then. That means you're here for a good hour and a half. That's fine by me. Can imagine you're not the only one who's going to be watching that. I can imagine Richie Rail will be as well. And as you can tell, we're late. When is Richie next streaming? Oh, do you know, that is one of the many questions. I wouldn't know, to be fair, because I've not heard anything off him myself. What time am I planning on going to? 10 o'clock. Yeah, I don't watch Formula 1, Lee. I'm either going to visit some Sheffield Supertram stops or Tyne Wear Metro stops. Oh, interesting. I would say Tyne Wear. Tyne Wear Metro stops, they are interesting. Especially Metro Centre, because that one shares it with the National Rail Network. I should know. Think he might be streaming tomorrow, is Richie. I don't know. Just depends on what Richie's doing, to be fair. Think I know what I'm going to do tomorrow to cool off. Go on then, what you think? What you planning? Going to the seaside, you know? Maybe I'm gonna go to my swimming place. Do you know what? Having a dip in the pool's a good idea. Now we've got to go to a go via location. That's fine. Thank you. It's so weird driving on the right side rather than the left side, but I know in Germany and in Europe and in lots of other places like America and such, they do drive on this side, so, you know, it is what it is. I'm running late, yeah. I get that as well. But, yeah. I'll try and find out for you, see if Richie's actually streaming tomorrow. Because usually Richie streams on a Wednesday and a Saturday. So, unless something changes, obviously, that's probably what he's going to be doing. You're running 5 minutes late. I've managed to run about 3 minutes late, which is not bad, but not great at the same time. I'm hoping to release your support coach on Tuesday. That'd be nice. Got to go for about 1 hour. Fair enough. So if I remember rightly, we're just getting up to about 90 miles an hour. Or 145 kilometers an hour. So then we're going to be going up to, I think, maybe 105? Just depends. MPH to KMH conversions are out there, but yeah, not really able to use one at the moment because I'm moderating the stream. We got ice cream, be right back, no worries. It is the right weather for it, I would say. I would say we're going about as fast as an Avanti West Course 805. If not, just a tiny bit slower. Yeah, about that. It's a nice flyby, that. Take it that train's actually going to be stopping for that station that we passed not too long ago. Probably on a different line speed as well. So this is probably how ETCS is going to run for us, where we've got a specific speed that we need to keep to, and it'll let us know whether we've got a green or a red ahead, most likely, replacing AWS completely. Finish my route in Croydon, so taking a break till 8 PM. Nice. I would say it's a good idea we start slowing down now, considering the fact that after this green we've got a red. I'd do anything to own an ice cream van in this heat. There's a narrow gauge steam line connecting there. Want to do it one day. Street running, then up into mountain. Oh, that sounds cool. Especially narrow gauge as well. Okay, so there's our go via location. Obviously adhering to the rules of the railways by slowing down. Tomorrow I'm going to the Odeon to see the new Star Wars movie, so no spoilers please. I've not even watched it myself, so you won't be getting any spoilers from me, don't worry. But to anybody else in the chat who has watched the new Star Wars film, no spoilers for our mate please. Or for me, if I'm being completely honest, because I do actually want to see it. You went to Portsmouth yesterday for the day for the fun fair. Oh, nice. Was it any good? Do you know what? I'm actually enjoying this. I think that just says PZB. It was brilliant, nice weather, had some ice cream and fish and chips. Oh, nice, I like that. Oh, okay, we're switching over some lines. We have some 100s coming up as well, in kilometres an hour. Spoiler alert, Grogu is in the movie. I think that's the most funniest spoiler alert to a film I've ever heard. Of course Grogu's in the film, I mean... I'd be gutted if he wasn't. Be absolutely gutted otherwise. I want my money back. Grogu wasn't in the film. Can you imagine it as well? I know a lot of people might think, oh well... Oh, hang on. Hang on. What's going on? I think I might have been going a bit too fast. Wait for it to stop. It's fine, we can fix this. There we go. We are now restricted to 45 kilometers an hour. And now we have to wait for the brake release. There we go. That's the brake release. This is why I never drive trains that aren't UK. Well, I suppose in a way, if you don't drive new things, you'll never appreciate how easy the UK trains really are. That's what I would say. I just got to remember that when I'm going around that corner next time, 45 kilometers an hour. That's if I'm on this route next time. No, me, I'd just break them all. Yeah, I get that. Bus Sim 21 was awful to me. Why? What happened? Pudding, we had strawberry gateau cake with raspberry ice cream too. Okay, fair enough. Okay, it's because we went over, that's why. It's fine. It's just teething problems with my driving and everything else. Not the train, you know. This is not a bug, don't worry. This is just basically me being inexperienced with the Talent 2. That's all it is. New Lumos Sterling to Euston service will be starting tomorrow. Had a strawberry sundae ice cream yesterday. Oh, nice. That's also good that the Sterling to Euston service will be starting tomorrow. Doing well so far? Well, we were until we got PZB struck, if I'm being honest. It's not something you really like, but we've made it 2 stations so far. We're nearly at the 3rd one. We're getting there. It's slow progress, but we're winning so far. But we've had 2 PZB warnings and 2 penalty breaks, if I'm being honest. So... Oh, by the way, to anybody who wants to know who made the suggestion, it was Luke. What's your favourite train SimWorld route, Rex? Oh, it would have to be West Coast Mainline Overshap. It's because I'm on that route constantly. I still struggle with PZB, however, I'm getting used to it. You do after a while. I'm going to just cruise at 38 miles an hour. I'm not going any faster than this because this train, yeah, doesn't like me so far. Enjoyed the sun yesterday and today. I certainly have as well. I was out in town today. Oh, what now? This is just ridiculous. This train proper hurts me. The thing is, I was under 45 kilometers an hour. In fact, I was 37 kilometers an hour. Why did it... What? I just don't get why it did. Better turn PZB off, it bugs you that much. I will, actually. Just so we can get through this service. Try again. There we go, that's better. See, we are now running 6 minutes late, all because of PZB. Rex, can you guess my favourite train SimWorld route? I want to say it's West Coast Mainline South, but I might be wrong. Okay, what I'm going to do is, because I like challenges, is I'm going to switch it back on now that we're at the station. I'm going to try again. Oh, it's delayed, lol. Yeah, typical German railways. Yep, I thought it was West Coast Mainline South. It's a nice route, that one. Yeah, sorry that your train is late, guys. Your driver is a bit incompetent. If you guys complain too much, you're getting a rail replacement bus service, alright? West Coast Mainland South is my favourite route, however Great Western Express Remaster is a close second. I get that, yeah. Great Western Express is nice. Imagine if Germany's railways are always delayed all because of PZB lol. Well, the way it's been acting with me... Oh, not again! Are you joking me? The way it's going, this is the most likely reason. Restricted to under 45 kilometers an hour. Laughable. Absolutely laughable. Another faulty train, eh, Rex? Well, it's mostly due to the fact of I'm not very good at driving these trains, as you guys can tell. You don't have the pop-up box to your right for what PZB is telling you what to do. I need to... Right. Hold on. Where can I find that in settings then? Would that be in controls? That's because I've got expert mode on, that's probably why. Let's have a look. Don't know where the option is, I never go into settings a lot. It's alright, I'm sure we might be able to find it. Display safety system helper. Okay. That might work. Right. Enough of that. Just stay under 40 kilometers per hour for now. Or not. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I can fix that. Right, I'm back to 40. Right, let's have a look. That's not what it is. Won't be in there. Yeah, I don't know how to get what you're asking for, so it's just gonna have to go the way it's gonna go, I'm afraid. Good afternoon, Rex. On half term now, so I can relax. Thank God. Wonderful. That's good to hear. Pleased to hear that. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening. We're just currently trying to drive a German train and failing at the same time, so... yeah, not great. Driving my bus again now on Croydon. Oh yeah, because yeah, you were waiting until 8 o'clock. At least you aren't driving an expert loco. Yeah, no. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, sorry. I'm one of these people where I'm like going, if I can't drive this, and this is easy, there is no hell's chance I'm driving an expert loco. It's just not happening. Hellrex didn't appear for quite a while. That's true, Ego Drail. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Do you know what? I'm going to go full power and see what happens. Because I'm now 7 minutes late again. It's bloody ridiculous. Get off. Get off. No, I switched the wrong one. I switched the wrong one off. Swear to God. Thank you. There we go. Doing a quick Cardiff-based shuttle on 2019 timetable. Fair enough. To any German people who are watching, I'm sorry. Mate, PZB Helper HUD. Really helps. I know. Do you know where to find it? Do you know where I can find this? If you can tell me, that'd be brilliant. Just thinking because he said HUD, it could be in here. You have 142080. Fair enough. Not running as late as I was before. Fair enough. I'm still struggling. I don't know what I'm looking for. Called Safety Systems Helper. That helps. Where can I find it? Oh, it won't be in there. I didn't know about this. In HUD, display safety. Oh, is that what I need to do? Display safety system helper. Fair enough then. Right. Okay. I'm at 45. I've acknowledged you. How many more stops I got? Would you believe it? We have 1, 2, 3 stops. So not too bad. Thanks, some Welsh bloke. Hopefully this helps me out with German trains in the future. But yeah, we're not doing too great. Hey, no, it's all right, some Welsh bloke. I'm always happy to receive the help for locomotives that I don't know how to drive, and obviously electric multiple units and diesel multiple units and stuff like that. Always happy to receive the help. Just like stream. Oh, thanks. Now I'm 10 minutes late. Yes, I know. Thanks, Wesley. Didn't really need to be reminded of being 10 minutes late, but yeah, it's fine. Well, nothing popped up. So that's annoying. Again. I've got PZB braked. Yeah, alright, fair enough. If you've already finished the service, well done to you. Oh no, we've opened up the cab door now. Do you know what? Can't be done with the PZB, whatever it is. I've at least given it a go. Once you get penalised, you get restricted for a bit, then it catches you again. Yeah, true, at least I give it a shot. Sorry that your train's late, guys. You're probably used to it. No doubt. Just turn around to Cardiff Bay. Nice. All set up for the next drive now. Good evening, Joe. Hopefully you're doing well. Same with you, Chris. Hopefully you're doing well as well. You would be used to it in UK, lol. Yeah. I'm well. You? Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. Just struggling with German safety systems, that's all. I won't lie, it's difficult. And now we have to play catch up. Did service 2 Bravo 34 and got 1,250 AP. Not bad for a 5-minute service. Do you know that is not bad, that? Okay, thanks. Bit hot, lol. Yes, it just proves, though, that you see me drive at my very best when it comes to UK locals, but when it comes to any other country, I'm not at my best, and I guess that just proves that. I don't mind admitting that as well. But with all the safeties off, I can just drive it as normal. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep trying, and I'm going to keep practicing to see if I can get any better at it. Indeed, it is hot, to be honest. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm sweating right now. Not that anybody really wanted to know, but... Not surprised the train's empty. They probably thought, this guy doesn't even know what the hell he's doing. And to be fair, I don't. Nice little heat wave though. If you like the sun and you can tolerate the heat, yes. If you're not able to tolerate the heat, no. Have I missed you struggling on a German route? You have, Chris, you have. Found it interesting, a bug on the GBR 10 car. On my front 5 open the doors, but my rear 5 don't. With GBR and the formation screen said 0 cars in it. Oh, okay. There's a vid done by Matt about German safeties, and he says something brilliant about not trying to learn more than one thing at once. Run with Sifa for a few trips, not much difference to UK DSD. Which one's Matt, by the way? Is it Matt Piddleston? Matt Piddleson from TSG. Fair enough. I'll take that advice for sure. We're starting to get there now, which is good, but I think we're still going to be rocking 10 minutes late. When is the June 2026 roadmap going to be? I have no idea, Wesley. I'm afraid to say this, but only those in the Dovetail Towers know when that's going to happen. And I can definitely say to you, they haven't been telling me anything. I can definitely 100% say that. When it's too warm to sleep, it can be annoying. Yeah, getting used to German stuff. I'm on PC, so a lot easier with a keyboard. Do you know what? I've even got a keyboard as well. Could have just whipped it out. Yeah, forgot about that. It's an hour and 45 long, but quite good. I mean, I'll watch it still. Going for my shower soon. Don't blame you. Cold one as well, I bet. Possibly Tuesday in June, not sure, but no date. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, is that freight designated? Oh, that's cool. Bet that's even more of a challenge to drive. can imagine that MRCE 185. I see. I can imagine that when we get ETCS, it'll hopefully be easy for the drivers, because if it's anything like this, they're going to need intense training. Acknowledge all signals with orange or speed signals on. Fair enough. So that's a PZB acknowledge. Oh, I see. That's probably where I've been going wrong. I wouldn't surprise me if that's where I've been going wrong. Yep, we'll be having a cold shower. Don't blame you. As most road maps land on a Tuesday, probably the 10th. Yeah. Just did a depot move with the 350 from Bletchley Depot to Bletchley. Oh, that's a good service, that one. I've done one of them before. So guys, this really shouldn't have taken an hour, but it has. Oh, we've only got one station left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to terminate this service here, and we're going to go to our next suggestion that we got tonight, because I need to come back and redo this and try and learn the German safety systems as best as I can, really, because that performance from myself, and I won't lie, was terrible. It wasn't great. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to return to the menu now, guys. It hit 27 degrees in Exeter. I don't like the warm, but on Tuesday it's going to be 30. Oh dear. 10 minutes late. Wow, Mr. X, I know. Unheard of from me. But that's what happens when I go to non-UK routes. I struggle. And I don't mind admitting that. You know, it's difficult when you've got a learning disability, but I try my best. Okay, so we're going to go to Charlie 27, the 1158 Watford to London Euston service. So I'll just grab that for you guys in case, you know, you guys just want to play along for a little bit. It is 51 minutes. But I'll probably go as far as like Wembley with this or something. Yet another one of my favourite buses have been withdrawn from service. Fair enough. That's not great though, is it? I remember what it was like when my favourite train got removed from service and preserved. Not a nice feeling, but you'll get it, Rex. Just practice and seeing how it applies. Yes, I agree. I have been told, though, by the people who taught me track maintenance that I need to be confident more. I need to have more confidence in what I do. So I'm going to try and strive to be as confident as possible. And take any help needed, really. Right. I'm going to go with some clear weather. I'm going to go as far as about Wembley? Yeah, Wembley Central. Like they say, practice makes perfect. That is so true. That is so true. Can't stay for too long because I'm watching the Indy 500 then Formula 1. No worries. I had a sneaky feeling people would be today. I'm not looking forward to the summer months. is how it's going to be. Yeah, I have 710623. Sorry, 263. Perfect. The bus got in a serious crash and it's way too damaged to be repaired. Oh, that's like the worst thing to happen. It really is.
TPWS and AWS operational.
I don't watch Formula One, so I'm staying the entire stream. That's fine. That's way up to you, mate. That's well up to you. 2 Charlie 27 998. I don't think it's 998 though, is it though? If anything, our signal should be 8082. I actually got to see it one last time when it was leaving for scrap. Ah, that's a shame. Looking forward to Greece on holiday. Oh, nice. So this is actually a midday service, which is cool. That's a very loud, strong horn, that. Good stream this. Well, to be fair... Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Put the cool fan on because it's warm. I'll take it. I'm glad that you're enjoying it at least. Pendolino going by. Welcome back, Casper. Okay. Didn't hear him close, that's all. Apart from the issues, it's big and good. Also, what timetable are you on? I'm on the Avero timetable. So I'm on the Class 805 timetable. It's the most bulkiest, with the most services on. Hey, track workers! Sup, guys? You passed your PTS, that's good. And you've had, I think, at least over 8 site visits. So that's good. Got the safety boots right. Got a pair of them as well. Okay, so there's our 35. You could drivers know the road, signalling speeds, etc. and are trusted to drive accordingly. On mainland Euro systems, you are more guided and restricted by signals and safeties. What the hell was that? Was that a safety system? And if so, what did that even mean? I also see where this could be used for ETCS, because you've got the sunflower icon there, which can be replaced by the ETCS systems. As you can see, it's there, AWS, TPWS, but it has things for other stuff as well. Might have been Vigilance. Oh, yeah, could have been. I forgot about that. How could I forget this train has Vigilance? I don't know. But yeah, you're right on that. Eurosystems are more guided and restricted by signals and safeties. So, with the introduction of ETCS, would we still be the same? To drive accordingly, you know what I mean? Or would we start to become guided? Because it's a big change for the railways, this ETCS. Right, so we're here at the first station on this route. Well, this part of the route anyways, because we're like round here. I always forget you don't really have guards on these services. I always find that taking off at near 100% power really gets you on time. Also, am I earning a low number of AP? Or is it just... yeah. Also, welcome in Bacon Lettuce Tomato YouTube. Hopefully you're doing well. Just call you BLT YouTube. So that's basically what it is. Going to wear Crocs tomorrow. Ooh, okay, you do you then. There's our 20. Took me ages to find out what went this way, as I didn't have the Goblin line. Kept wondering what slow service would go that way. Oh, I get that, yeah. When I was on PlayStation 4, I can remember not having a lot of stuff, and I never used to know what was down here, because I could never explore it, because the game kept on crashing. So, you know, now that I'm on PS5, and I have been for over a year now, you know, things are cool. Oh, Pentalino. As I finish my bus route on Croydon, I'm going to do the same service now. Cool. You don't like them? I'm not a fan of Crocs, no. But anybody else wearing them, I'm fine. I'm not one of these people who stands there and goes, oh, you can't wear that type of thing, because obviously that's wrong for a start, so you're all good, mate. Funny you doing this route. Saw an old mate yesterday. He was at Watford for a while in the 80s. Had run on these DC lines with him once. Was 313s back then? It would have been, yeah. Because they were fitted with... because they are fitted with Fairrail equipment. I'm pretty sure they're also fitted with pantographs as well. And obviously when they went off the TFL routes, their pantographs were removed. In my opinion, the PS5 is the best console out so far. Yeah, that could all change though if they bring out the PS6. I've heard rumours. Been on this train in real life. Awesome. This line was called the Watford DC line. Can imagine, to be fair. Because it does go through Watford. And it is third rail. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. This is third and fourth rail. Accidentally skipped any stations yet? Absolutely not. You know me, I wouldn't do that. It's now the Lioness line. Very true. If the PS6 comes out, I'll only get it for Train Sim World. Start doing content for PS6 only. I mean, fair enough. Can imagine that's another access point on this route. It would have a sign there to let them know you know, what's going round and everything. Yeah, AC and DC used to change on the Moorgate services. Understandable. $350 going by. I know this is a stark difference from what you drove in the 80s. You know, back then you had high-speed trains, you had 86s and 87s, local hauled stock, you had 313s, 314s, British Rail thumpers, you know. Nowadays you have Pendolinos, 350s, 710s, you know, it's so much different now compared to what you probably had it back then. The good old Pretendolinos, yeah. Harrow and Wealdstone is a nice station with underground services. Agreed. Can't remember, is it Third Rail into Euston? It should be yes, because none of the tube stock can go into London Euston. It's when you see the middle line here disappear and you see only that line, either on that side or that side, that's when it's Third Rail. If you see a line in the middle, it is Fourth Rail. I can say that for definite. This is a Linus train to Euston. The next station is Hatch End. Go on, be honest. Was that good or what? Can imagine those three people who just joined would have been hearing me trying to attempt Jill Berry announcements. I miss the Greater Anglia Class 90 slam door sets. I do miss the slam door sets. I used to remember travelling on LNER's Mark III coaches on the HSTs, and I remember when I was little, my dad showed me how to roll down the window and open up the door from the outside at platforms, which was cool. This is talking like years ago, back when I was really young. Nowadays, we don't have slam doors anymore. Safety concerns. We all love slammy doors and slidey windows, we do. They were my favourite train whenever I used to go to Colchester as a kid. I always got excited about riding behind a Class 90. Everybody did, especially the Class 90 ones, because obviously, you know, the sound of the engine, you just wouldn't hear anything else of it, anything like it. I mean, the HST sure came close to it. Especially the Valenta engines, which I've heard before. But, unfortunately, the Valenta engines were replaced towards the end of the 2010s. And if I got lucky, I got East Coast VTEC HST to Peterborough, London department, which way I went. That's cool. It was good, yeah. Oh, thanks, Callum. Just set the train up at Watford Junction. I am 710-272. Awesome. I actually don't know which one I am. Can I? Oh yeah, 710-263. There we go. I'm glad I grew up in the early 2000s. So am I. 2004 person here. Lots of good memories from like when GNR was about. Then we had National Express East Coast for a bit. Then we had East Coast, Virgin Trains East Coast, and then we went into LNER, and now we're getting GBR, which is interesting. Peak of trains was 2000s to 2020, in my opinion. Don't blame me on that. Do you have 710-263? I do. I'm a 2005 baby. Oh, so I was born a couple of months before you, probably. I was in the November, obviously, so November of 2004. So I remember quite a bit of the East Coast mainline traction, including Arriva Trains Northern. And Callum was 2008, yeah. We both have the same unit number. Hey, that's interesting. I remember them being 86s and 317s. Wow, that's interesting, Chris. I'm February 2005. Get away. No way. Serious. I don't really remember GNER. I do. Very, very, very briefly. I remember being stood in my local station and my mum going, cover your ears because this train's really loud. I believe it was the Valenta high-speed train because I remember hearing some screaming out of the station when I was little, but I didn't know at the time what it was. So I can imagine I definitely heard the Valenta plant engine on the high-speed train. But I'd have to ask my parents on that one. Next time I'm phoning them is tomorrow, so I'll give them an ask. They'll probably say to me, I ask these questions all the time. So, on my way to Watford High Street, we're on our way to a Harrow and Wealdstone. Is something wrong with February 2005? Absolutely no. Absolutely not. Apart from the fact that that was the month that YouTube started up. Would you believe it? I remember Grand Central HSTs. Oh my god, yes. I remember them as well. They were Valenta ones. Oh my god. My ears were blessed that day. Same. I remember the Grand Central HSTs as well. Shame the last one that ran in service was 2017. When they replaced them with Atalantes. No way. Yeah, where? Yeah. Just search it up on Google. You'd be surprised. That's why I said what I said, because I was like, no way you were born, like, same month YouTube was born. No way. So I'm the same age as YouTube. That's crazy. Essentially so, yeah. Essentially so. And I'm just a couple of months older than it. It's weird, eh? Just a couple of months older. First Great Western used to have 180s, now known as GWR. Yes, they did. First Great Western used to also have Valenta HSTs as well. Here's a thing for yous. Does anybody remember Virgin Voyages? If you do, be blessed, because that no longer exists. Be off soon, got an early start out on my bird ringing study. Fair enough. My mind is blown, yeah. Now going to Bushy. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Virgin Voyages, if you remember, on the platform going, the next train to arrive at platform 3 is the Virgin Voyager service to Edinburgh Waverley. You were blessed. You were absolutely blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what was in the Great Western HSTs between 2000 and 2015, but they were loud out of the stations. Valenta HSTs, Valenta plant, that's what it is. Because at the end of the 2010s, at the end of the 2000s, before 2010, all Valenta plant engines were removed. And I imagine First Great Western might have been the last to remove theirs, though. They were cool when they were with Virgin. Yeah, do miss Virgin trains. So do I. I remember them, yeah. I was born too late for Valenta HSTs. That's a shame, like, mate. That is a shame. Because I remember them very well. Virgin West Coast Voyagers? No. Hold on a minute.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Got a little failure at the moment. Things are not working the way it's supposed to. Yeah, we've got a problem. Oh, here we go. There we go. And you remember when Trans-Pennine Express had 170 Turbo Stars? I do as well. Unfortunately, though, I never got to see them. The only time I got to see Trans-Pennine Express was when they were going through my local station, or if I was in a place where they went through. Also, the first train I went on a Virgin Pendolino, I remember being on Virgin Voyages, how different they were. Thought we would have another faulty train, 350, 374, yeah. I remember the first time I got first Great Western HST, I was excited back in 2017, that. Cool. I remember when EMT, EMR had 153, 156s, HSTs, 158s and 222s. Very lucky to remember that. I remember the Voyagers coming in and being, ooh, they look nice and new, but then I found out, yeah, they had no legroom because I'm quite tall, lol. Oh, never. That's devastating. Can imagine the refurbs now should make it a lot better, but back then, no. Not at all. Class 378s used to run on this route. Fair enough. My first ever train was a Great Wrangler Class 90. My first ever train was a Class 142 Pacer. So, you can imagine where the love for the Pacers came from, really. Also, I'm going to give time for a little bit of self-promo. If you've not already liked the stream, please do. And if you're new here, please do subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. That's all from me for the self-promo until the end of the stream now. I remember when Northern had Class 153s, and when it rolled in, I hated them because it was only one carriage. Yeah, but I really miss the Pacer trains. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. I miss them a lot. The 142s were an absolute fave for me, and they were fantastic on my local line. A lot of commuters hated them because Northern used to put them into places and put them in on service patterns that they should not have served. And that's where the hate for them comes, because on a busy rush hour time period you get a 2-car Pacer roll up. That's not really ideal, so that's where the hate for that comes from. London Midland, that's a throwback, yeah. I also went on London Midland when they were still a thing. I rode with London Midland on my first trip to the West Midlands. Yeah. Virgin Pendolinos, that's going back a bit, isn't it? 153 Pacer on Hope Valley line. Do you know what? I'd go on a Pacer, because it's 2 carriages at least. Because with a 153 it's only 1 carriage. Unless you're given like 2 or 3 carriages, then maybe. Well, Northern runs 195s in place of Pacers, well, mostly. See, I can't get behind the idea that a lot of people think that the Pacers were replaced by the 195s, because if that was true, I would actually have 195s where I am now, and I don't. So, I can't really get behind that idea, because that's not really what happened in my local area. One carriage doesn't sound great, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't. I remember getting a 153 from Sheffield to Doncaster on a stopper. On a stopper service during mid-rush hour, it was rammed. God, yeah. Taken one of my recent livery creations, made it like just now for a run. Nice. I was lucky that day to get a seat. I bet you were. See, with the Pacers, you couldn't stand on them. They shook that much. So if all the seats were good luck, because you had to hold on. And that's speaking from experience. I remember even being on a Pacer once when the doors were accidentally broken, and they were broken open. They only went for one stop and then they fixed it, thankfully, but it was still interesting. They even had tape across the poles so that you wouldn't go through it. I remember that day. I was on my way to Redcar on that day as well. My day has been chill, to be honest. It has been as well, yeah. Instead of ironing boards, they should have put the Pacer bench seats on the 387/700. To be fair, you would have been better off with the old LNER Mark IV seats. Oh my god, are they comfortable. Wasn't there a fire on a Pacer at Newcastle once? It was a 143, yes. It wasn't great. I think it was its brakes caught on fire because they were used far too often, far too much. The 143s and the 144s were notorious for breaking down though. That's why the 142s were preferred in and around Newcastle. Or if you were given a 156, you were lucky. Okay, so we did say earlier on that we were going to stop the service at Wembley Central. Here we are at Wembley Central, so that's what we're going to do, and we're going to jump onto our next service because I am conscious for time. I hear the ex-Arriva trains Wales Class 175s are now with Great Western Railway in Devon/Cornwall. They are indeed. They are indeed. Having your shower at 9. No worries then. Next 5 minutes. Aye, because it'll be a nice time to do it because it's nice and cool. Might be a bit controversial, but they shouldn't have converted most of the 155s to 153s. Like 8 to 9 units converted, I'd say. Yeah, I agree. They shouldn't have converted them. They should have got new trains. But the problem with 1980s Britain, the money just wasn't there. That's why the Pacer was made. Must get down there to ride one. Saw a 5 out of 5 go by. Nice. Indeed, yeah. That's the only problem with that time period. The money just wasn't there. I think the 156 are quite good, in my opinion, better than 150. Miles better. Miles better. Okay, so let's have a look. What's our next service that was chosen? It was a 1938 stock Elephant Castle to Queen's Park, which is 32 minutes. So I'll get that sorted for you guys. I'll just remove this pinned message. Just shows how much the Railways has come on. It does. And I'll just pin this one for you guys. So, we are going to the Bakerloo line. If I can find it. There it is. and we're going to the 1938 Heritage Tube Stock timetable. I'm going to be driving the 1938 stock, and we have to find 231. So I'll put 231, and it is 09 1059. What's the worst delay you've ever had, Rex? 2.5 hours at York. I remember that day. I think my worst delay is about 20 minutes due to a late inbound service. Yikes, doesn't sound great. No, but it's nothing they could help. It was one of those days where everything just went wrong all day, and it wasn't their fault. It was just things just went from bad to worse that day. And I felt sorry for the LNER staff as well, because it was back in 2017, I think, because obviously it was back when we still had 91s and the HSTs, so yeah. I will say I've never driven this before, so I'll give it a go. Can imagine this is ancient technology, so we'll see what we can do. I'm looking for safety systems. I think I'm looking the wrong way. Master key on. Okay, fair enough. That is actually quite easy. Okay, we don't need that. Don't think there is any. Do you know what? I don't think there is either. But it is worth having a look. Coupling button, uncouple, cold start, headlights off, headlights on, instrument lights off, instrument lights on. Okay, I sort of get how this works. Alright, enjoy your shower. Are we moving or? Ah, that would be why. Why? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's why. Look at Rex learning something new. Do we have a cab light on? Yes, we do. Not bad. We do need to see what we're doing, so can't complain. There we go, indeed. That sounds very, very creepy. I will not lie on that. Sounds like a steam locomotive, if I'm being honest. Which is not something I would really say, but oh well. Might get the 1938 stock after Trent Valley. Well, if you haven't got it, yeah, I suppose this is a really good thing for you, because you get to see what it's like. Alright, let's go. Got a 20 there. Rex, if you don't mind me asking, when is your B-day and how old will you be? That'll be round about the end of November and I'll be 22. Wow. That just hit me like a lead brick. Just left Milton Keynes, driving the 350 non-stop to London Euston. Well, funny how you mention that. We will be driving the 350 next, after this service is finished. So if anybody likes their 350 services, you know, stay tuned. Oh, Bakerloo, nice. Indeed, I agree. But this is the 1938 Heritage timetable. 1938 stock. $25. It's nice to know that I've still got 7 people watching, which is fantastic. Thanks for all popping in and watching me on your very warm Sunday evening. I wasn't expecting many people in, to be fair, because of how warm it's been today. I had nearly 15 people watching when I was driving the German stock though. Can I see outside of it at the next platform? I'm trying, but I don't think it lets me. Which is a shame. Nope. It's not even a lap. Oh, we've overshot it. That's not great. Yeah, I'm trying, but it's not letting me. I think it's because this is like mostly underground, so there's not really many camera options for it. I have to wait until they get to Queen's Park. Yeah, I'm afraid so on that one. But we're going to Charing Cross. And then we're going into Piccadilly Circus. Queen's Park, Harrow, Wealdstone, all cameras are available. Yeah. Not doing too bad though. I must admit I'm doing well. For a first time driving this, I'm doing well. Right, Piccadilly Circus next. Then it'll be Oxford Circus, Regent's Park, Baker Street, Marylebone, Edgware, Paddington, Warwick Avenue, Maida Vale, Kilburn Park, Queen's Park and Queen's Park Siding. There's something so relaxing about driving in Train Sim World. I enjoy it. See, I'm hoping to actually have a career in driving trains. Oh, a little bit of... Oh no, it's the rails. I was just about to say. No, it's the light on the rails. Here we are, Piccadilly Circus. I think the London Transport Museum has a simulator with this cabin. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, hello. Are we meant to see this? Westinghouse Hold. Fair enough. Bakerloo is okay, but it gets boring after a while. Oh, couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. It is one of those routes where it can just be so boring. Also, I'm not really supposed to lock doors on a red. That's silly. Right, next station is Oxford Circus. Give it a little toot and it got me the path. It's strange how it only goes about 20-30 mile per hour through here, and yet it only takes you 2 minutes to get from one station to the next. Just marvellous engineering. And I've been on the Underground twice as well, so I know what this feels like. I bet that creeps people out, sat on the platforms waiting for their train to come through and stop, and all of a sudden they're hearing, and then the train just comes around the corner. I bet that is actually quite frightening. Oh, just about. We're okay. This was my first route into Train Sim when I found out I got it free on Epic Games. Oh, cool. Next station, Regent's Park. Back from my shower now, was nice and cool. Wonderful. It's what you need after a hot day like this. I'll be doing the same after this stream, don't you worry. I'll be getting in a nice cold shower. Not too cold, because you don't want to give yourself cold water shock. You want it nice and cool, just nice. I'm driving an 8-car train and there's only one person on board. One person has all 8 carriages to themselves. I wonder how long that'll last for. Because I bet you'll come into Euston and there'll be loads of people waiting. Will be the same for me tomorrow, as it's 32 for me tomorrow. Oh god, it's 31 for me tomorrow. My weather app told me today that it was going to be 21 degrees. It went up from that by 5 degrees. I was at 26 degrees today. I was like, that was wrong. That would still creep me out no end. Just creep me out. Supposed to be 32 for me again on Tuesday. Fair enough. Might go to Newcastle tomorrow to film some metro trains. Or if you go to Newcastle in a heatwave, take plenty, and I mean plenty of water with you, especially if you're going in the subway, into the metro, sorry, because it's going to be warm down there. Alright. It's the best advice I can give. Or maybe Manchester Airport. Up to you, mate, up to you. But I would definitely say if you're going out tomorrow, take plenty of drinks with you. Or at least have enough money to buy plenty of drinks. Roughly 30 miles away from Euston now. Cool. Going out with my mum on Tuesday, so probably going to take some sun cream. I would, if you're going out in that sun, definitely cover yourself in sun cream. You'll thank yourself later when you get older. Especially if it's supposed to be 32 degrees. Oh yeah, you definitely want to put on sun cream. Alright, we're coming into Baker Street. There's a good song called Baker Street, actually. I didn't realise we were rolling back. Arrived in Tower and Wiltstone a minute early. Awesome. I think I broke it. Guys, I think I broke it. I think I broke it, guys. Oh no. We're not going to get a marrowbone. Alright. Put it into emergency. Take it out. There we go. We fixed it. I did, Wesley, but I've got it back working again. So that goes off somewhere. I don't know where that goes off to, like. Rocks, what am I like? Yeah. Not very good when it comes to this, but oh well. I'm trying at least. That's the main thing. Alright. So, doors. Let's go. I've got the 1938 stock on PS5, but I don't play it much, to be honest. Fair enough. And that's another 10 miles done, 20 miles to go. Already? Wow! Goes to show you how many tube stations I've got through when you went from 30 miles to 20 miles to Euston. Oh, we've overshot it a bit. We're halfway in the tunnel. That's not good. We're getting told off again. Team Biscuits, yeah. We're actually going into Paddington now, which is cool. Off to South Kenton, so I'm making good progress towards Euston, definitely. I can't overshoot this one, otherwise we'll have a spad. He says. Class 70 will be good. Hopefully, yes. So at Paddington currently, I believe. Yes. Almost at Watford Junction. Cool. Fingers crossed, eh? Hey, definitely. Just hoping it doesn't go out like the Class 90 did. You know what I mean? But it should be alright. I reckon it will be alright. Any news on the fixes for the Class 90? Still nothing. Still nothing. I don't know what's going on. Best guess is the fix is just taking this long. I'm being patient with the process though, because it's best to. You know, things just don't get fixed overnight. Hopefully though, it's a learning curve for the ones who let out the Class 90. I'd imagine it will be for them, to be fair. But I'll be honest with you, I've not really bothered with the Class 90 since I bought it, which is a shame because I really was looking forward to it and everything. But when it gets a fix, and I will say this, when it gets a fix, that'll change, because then I'll be quite bothered with it and I'll be using it all the time mostly. And that's my honesty out of it. Passing Watford now, not long to go until Euston. Cool. I don't know if I'll get Class 90 or not. For now, my decision is no. I would say no for now. But when a patch comes out, I'll let you know on the Discord server, because I'll forward it, because Dovetail Games will post something about it first, and then I'll forward it into the Discord server, then I'll let you know so then you can pick it up. But I wouldn't pick it up now, not until it gets its fixes. But it's something to pick up in the future when it does get its fixes, if you get what I'm saying. Because it's still a good locomotive, it just needs its fixes, that's all it is. Is it just console the Class 90 is broken, or PC too? I'm not too sure if it's both, but for PS5 I can't acknowledge safety systems on it, and you try and take power on it and it just doesn't, it doesn't move. I understand a lot of people got upset about it, and I don't blame them, to be fair, but as I've always said, sometimes things like this just do happen. Me, I don't get myself worked up about it. Waste of energy, really. Besides, I'd rather spend that energy enjoying the game, if I'm being honest. Just playing it anyways because, well, why the hell not? Going to Kilburn Park next. I'm pretty sure Queen's Park is next after this. It is. Final 10 miles now. Hee hee. Let me know when you're near Queen's Park. Do enjoy the game, to be honest. I do as well. I do as well. It has its issues, it has its problems, I won't lie on that. But at the same time, they're going through it slowly. And to be fair, I'd rather them go through the books slowly, because then it leaves room for them making sure that the mistakes are fully fixed, so then they can move on to the next patches, sort of thing, you know what I mean? This is why I'd rather them take their time. No, I'd rather wait for the fixes, because at least then, if they're taking the time doing it, they're going to make sure it's completely fixed before they bring out the patch. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10 you can't guarantee that, but, you know, that's one thing I can definitely say. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. I know it's not everybody else's opinion, but that certainly is my opinion, so... But anyways, we are coming up to Queen's Park now, which will be the end of this service, and then we'll drive the 350. Because I've got a good service on that one. Off goes South Kenton. Cool. And we're just coming up into Queen's Park. So let me know when you're there. Oh, daylight. Ooh. Because we're just coming out. We have to go into the siding first, that's true. Hey Rex, I'm back. Welcome back, D6732 Universe. Hopefully you're doing well. Now you can use exterior cameras. There we go. I think it was Casper who wanted to see this. I am now. How about you? Yeah, not too bad. Just enjoying playing a bit of London Underground, because I'm not usually on this line, if I'm being honest. This is not usually what I find myself driving, so there you go. I'm driving a 1938 stock as well, so how hard could it be to merge West Coast Mainland South timetable to this? The fact that this one's Trainsimul 2 and the fact that West Coast Mainland South is Trainsimul 5, yeah, quite difficult. That's Todd 2 to Todd 4, if I'm being honest. It wouldn't have a very good effect. Look at the seating. Wow. Right, we're going to go into Queen's Park Siding 22. Which is just straight ahead of us. When you're done with that route, can I pick your next one, please? Unfortunately not. We're going via ones that have been pre-picked, so... but you can next stream, because I'm doing a viewer's choice stream on Wednesday. Because everybody seemed to have enjoyed that one, so I'm going to do another one. You got 20,389 AP. When is my next one? Wednesday. I'm always Wednesdays and Sundays for streaming. So if you want to pop by on Wednesday from 7 PM, you can do. Unless anything happens or I have to cancel, just keep your eyes peeled on the channel page, because I usually update if I cancel or not. Okay, so I've got 20,422 AP. Oh wow, Wesley, I've beaten you by quite a bit. Not a lot though. What's the next route? So the next route is... Oh. Can't make Wednesday stream due to training. I get that, no worries. Our next and final one, once I get it up. And you just passed Queen Park. We got there before you did, interestingly. So what we're doing now is this service. I'll get rid of the last pin message. We'll be in your next stream on Wednesday. Awesome. So we are driving 1 Umbrella 25 London Euston to Crewe, which is the 0744 and the 350-3. Just came back from Birmingham New Street and Moore Street. Enjoy yourself. $7.44. There we go. You're doing 350-2. Cool. And we'll drive it. So that was nice to drive the 1938 stock.